Good morning, guys. It's Sunday, April the 3rd. Spring has sprung. We are in the backyard. I'm in my porch, like always, the back of my porch, and in front of us, it's actually a conservation lot. We have a very tiny backyard, as some of you may know. To the right, it's a neighbor's yard, and to the left, that's our vegetables area. I wanted to do a quick tour of spring 2020, what blooms and what we have planted, and what looks good and what looks not. This one is brown fig tree, and papaya. Papaya has not fruit yet. This lemon, unfortunately, it shedded all the blooms because I over fertilized it. And this one is a little project that I actually wanted to extend the island area to add to cover this area. It's not finished. I just started yesterday. This one is red Supreme Guava that I planted on I believe that's 15-gallon pot. We just repotted and it looks good. This one is mango that unfortunately, even though the bloom was really good, but it shedded all the blooms. It didn't survive the winter. The bloom was just too cold. This one is kamito, or red milk green apple, something that's soft on the side. And I planted that from seed. That is supposedly my dad's favorite. This one is white guava that does not look good. I don't know why. It was originally put in the pot, then it's not doing well, so I put it in the ground. It's still not doing well. I don't know what to do. If you guys know, let me know. This is some cuttings that I've cut or air layered from the big plant that we have. This is, God, I can't remember the name. I bought this stuff in Publix, and I planted from seed. I can't remember. Some kind of Asian vegetables. This is cucumber. It's soaked in water. I need to take that water out. It's too much water. This is a Rio Grande cherry. So on this island, we have Rio Grande, we have mulberry, we have jujube. I tried to put that water bucket underneath because it loves water, so I was told. See how it goes. And then this is a star fruit tree that we have had at least 5 years, but never really give us anything. They bloom all the time, but never give us any fruit. This one is mulberry. This one is mulberry. This one's supposedly Pakistani. Then wax apple. I think wax apple has, started to bloom. I don't know if I can see from here. It's right there. You see? Oops. Just tiny blooms. And I hope it survives. If not, this is the first time they bloom. So that's mango, planted from seed. Avocado from seed. Another mulberry. We have 3 types of mulberry. Loquat that I air layered from the big one. The plant, you'll see it if I remember to. So this is jujube. We bought it bare root, and I thought I killed it, but still survive. So jackfruit, planted from seed, still in a pot. And that one is sugar apple. I got it from a friend. I think it's from seed too also. This is jamun, grow from seed. Somebody is coming today to grab those because I don't want it. Then on the side of the house we have asparagus. We are in 9B, zone 9B in Florida, in Pasco. Those are, God, I can't remember the name. Oh my God, I can't remember the name. But, hold on. They're from seed. kale, more kale. Tomatoes. This is the overbearing tomatoes. Can't remember the name either. This is a huge tomatoes. Look at the plant. Oops. It's only half on fruit. Those are chicamas. And this is another tomatoes. This one is chocolate something. It is chocolate sprinkles, cherry tomatoes. It's has a lot of fruits in it. This one is husky cherry. There's quite a bountiful of fruit over there too. All right, really quick. So this is on the other side of the house, and we have some yucca and papaya. Have some one fruit, and pineapples. They start blooming. It's pretty crazy. Got those pineapples head. Started with the pineapple heads that we bought from the store and snuck them in the ground, and they grow like crazy. So we're pretty fortunate here with this plant. All the way to the middle of the yard, facing the house, is mangoes. We love mangoes, so we have this is Geosafoi. Those are plum seeds, cockshell, and honey. This is peach, Florida Prince peach that start fruiting. You see, they're like crazy. I am amazed how much fruit they have for such a small young tree. And then this one, I just got this one. It is Pickering. I dream about Pickering. My Chinook. This one is Chinook. And then those are, I was going to harvest these. It's a long yard bean. Love these. Love, love, love. Which I do have on this vegetable side. We have this one called the greens. Kale. More kale. Kale. This is potato. It's a mixed potato, green and purple. That one is we can harvest some of those chili later on. Sweet potato. More kale. More kale. We love kales, as you can tell. And this one is, I think it's garlic. I planted garlic a few times, but never succeeded. This is long yard bean. And more kale. More kale. The star fruit that blooming. Like I said, that tiny plant actually gave more fruit than that huge plant over there. This tiny plant give us at least 2 or 3 fruits. Oh, so this arch I made it myself. Then the arch over there, I made it myself yesterday for the cucumber to grow. This one I planted because I love hummingbirds. This is beautiful at night. This on the left is citrus hirado pomelo. It has some fruits. It was bloom like crazy, but it held about, right now it's holding about 3 fruits. 4 fruits to include this one. It's in a container. I think it's a 7-gallon container. Then on the right hand side, when we enter this arch, is this is Satsuma Mandarin. It's not sumo, it's Satsuma. Last year it gave us quite a few fruits. They are delicious, delicious fruit. This one is the first fruit of, this is in a navel, in a container as well. And navel red karakara. We have never tasted, but according to a lot of people, they're delicious. So I'm planting them. Kale. And then more kale here. And these are sadly struggling mandarin, but blooming like crazy. I don't know why. This one survived to life. It was almost dead. I'm glad to see it's healthy now. It's a Satsuma orange mandarin. And these are strawberries. Oh look, we have some strawberries. And more kale. On the right hand side we have, so we were walking over there. This one is a Brussels sprout. Kale, kale. I don't know what that is. Looks like something like it very much, and eat them. Kale, red spinach, kale. There is sad looking banana because it does not have any more leaf at all. The leaf is the baby's leaf. The winter took all the leaf, so I just let it be there. These are more strawberries. We have been harvesting them, quite a few. They are pretty delicious. Like I said, they're delicious. So I think this is the veggies area. So I can tell you from a bit far like this. So when we enter through the arches, look like that. It's pretty messy, but it's my heaven. You guys know how that goes. Walking to the other side of the house, this is June Plum. And right in front of us, before we missed it, it is Avocado. It's super has. They are right now starting to fruit. They bear smaller fruits, if you can tell, you see? Smaller fruits. They're just still tiny. I thought I over-fertilized it, which I did. I thought I lost them, but thankfully I have some fuse fruit. This one is pineapple pandan, and there's chives, some oregano on the ground. This is on the other side of the house. To the right is grape. This currently is blooming like crazy. You see, blooming like crazy. It's come to life. And then tomatoes. This one is guava. That looks like a little bit better than last year. We harvested a couple of times, but last year was just looking in really, really bad shape. This is ground cherry. It's delicious. Tomatoes. And then more tomatoes. We love tomatoes. This is the yellow one, golden tomatoes. This is grape that I don't think it will fruit yet because it's still so young. And sad looking blackberry. And all of them are on the, as you can tell, they are in containers. We don't really have much spot here to grow permanently, so I wanted to have freedom to move around. So on the ground, chicamas again, because we love chicamas, and canicero or cosmos. This is Barbados. It started to bloom. I hope to get more bloom out of these because we love them. They're delicious. Delicious. Ground cherry. Super, super delicious. If you guys don't have this in your yard, you miss an opportunity to obtain a lot of vitamins in this small tiny things. They started to fruit already. They're very productive and super, super delicious. Papaya. And in the back, I try to grow. They're popping from last year's sweet potatoes. I'm going to try to do it vertically instead of going covering the ground. This is pepper. It's a jalapeno. Hot jalapeno, but they're so tiny. I didn't really take care of them, so they're a bit tiny. These are berries. I just put the netting the other day because I just found out that creatures are liking them as much as we are, so they start eating them. You see, we've been harvesting here and there, but not as much as last year. And this one is the star of the season right now. This is a raspberry bush. It's really tall, you see, but they are blooming like crazy. And I thought it was red, but it is actually black. You see that one piece over there is actually ripened. It's already ripe. Look at that. Look at those fruits, guys. They are loaded, and they're still blooming. This tiny one over here, and fruits over there, and fruits over there, and fruits over there, and fruits hidden over there. It's just loaded. And this one is Suriname cherry. You see it start fruiting? Yeah, there. You can see it. I pointed at you. Boop. that is on the other side of our house. Resume our tour. Sorry, I have to show you this. Sorry. This resume our tour of my backyard spring 2022. It is small backyard. If I can do it, you can too. It is not difficult. You start small. Eventually, it becomes a jungle, much like ours right now. Thank you for walking with me and going over with me. It is nice. So I hope to inspire you. With a small planting area, you can produce some veggies at the least. Have an amazing weekend, and until next time, bye.